Good evening, good evening. I'm going to hop on here. I want to talk about this teenager. You see the title. It's a teen get 25 plus year in prison for the Sterling Height crash to kill a pregnant woman. And this happened about a couple years ago, guys. This gentleman named Trayvon, I want to say Trayvon did Angelo Smith. He was 16 at the time. And I want to say this gentleman was young. But now he happened to be, I want to say, is he 18 or 19 now? So what happened, he was driving a vehicle. And the vehicle that he was driving, I don't think it was his, as I can recall. But he was chased by the police. And the outcome was really bad. He unalived a pregnant woman, and her husband and 2-year-old was hurt. So let's get into it. The teen was found guilty of murder and 7 other charges connected with the Sterling Height crash that killed a woman and her newborn baby child. And he would spend 25 years behind bars. And like they said, Trayvon DeAngelo Smith at the time was only 16 years old when the crash, but he was found guilty of second-degree murder, growth, negligence, caused the death of a fetus, first-degree fleeing, and 2 counts of reckless driving. And they found him guilty July and August of this year. But at 16 years old, they didn't prosecute him. At 17, they didn't prosecute or try him. Okay? Because me, at 16, I really don't think that a 16-year-old fully comprehends certain aspects of life and death. That's me. And sometimes a lot of them don't even have no remorse when things happen, because they can really be silly at times. But first of all, I want to say rest in peace to the mother and child, because he was only 16, and to me, he was only a child. But they waited until he was 18 to sentence him so that they could try him as a boy. It's because, see, the guidelines changed when he turned 18. And this crash happened, I think it was 2023. It had to be the 8th month, the 12th date, 2023. I think that's where they said on the news. And they stated that the police tried to conduct a traffic stop on Smith while he was headed northbound on 15 Mile Road. And this young kid, seeing the police, he made a left turn, no signal. So he was acting kind of weird at that time. So the police said it was a common signal that someone may have been under influence or something. So the police said they got behind the vehicle and ran a license plate. The vehicle came back with no insurance, which is a misdemeanor. They said they tried to stop him. Police said the teen failed to stop and he was driving reckless. The teen then ran a red light at 16 Mile Road. This is the bad part. When he ran that red light, he hit a family that were headed eastbound on 16 Mile Road. And when he hit that car, there was a 31-year-old lady in there, and she was pregnant. So she died in the crash with her unborn child. Her husband and the 2-year-old survived, but they was in critical. But Smith was unharmed in the crash. He was okay, nothing happened to him. So they said Smith was charged as a daughter. In July 2025, a jury found Smith, now 18 years old, guilty of all charges. And during Smith's sentence hearing on the 26th of this month, the prosecutor read the victim impact statement from the friends and the family in the court, and my heart just dropped. They said the crash didn't just take a life, it destroyed a future. It broke something in all of us. And the prosecutor just kept getting louder and louder with the information. And you could feel it. I mean, I just broke down and I just couldn't take it. But this is what the jury said. This time a jury has spoken. Enough is enough. This jury verdict reminds us all that every choice we make carries consequences that go far behind the moment. This young man's decision to flee from a routine traffic stop had left an overwhelmed loss. His action not only shattered a family, but also community. How often we always pilots pursue justice for the family who had to live with this unnecessary traffic thing. Yes, it's sad on both parts. It's sad family lost a daughter, a mother, a wife, a sister, and a new unborn child. And it's also sad because this gentleman right here is 18 years old and he'll be spending 25 plus years in the prison. So his young years, which I will call his youth, is gone. This is what I'm talking about, young people. This is what I'm saying. You have to use critical thinking. You have to use self-control. You have to have discipline. This is so important to our youth. Because when that police got behind him, no matter if he had someone in the vehicle that didn't have no insurance, he should have pulled over. What was going to do? What were they going to do? Give him a ticket? He was 16 years old. They would go get his driver's license, and they probably would put him in the car, took him home to his mom and his dad. But guess what? If he had pulled over, those two lives would have been okay. But see, by him making that crazy choice of trying to run the police, look what happened. Because he wasn't doing what he needed to be doing. And I keep telling people, discipline starts at home. This gentleman at the age of 16 was not ready to drive. Yes, he was old enough to get a permit, but he wasn't ready to be behind the wheel. He was not ready to be behind the wheel. And I'm sorry, I want to say again, rest in peace the mother, rest in peace the unborn child, and the father and the 2-year-old child. I'll keep you in my prayer. It's sad because now this father have no wife, have to raise this 2-year-old, I guess he before now, And this 4-year-old child will not get to see his mother or his unborn sister or brother. And this is bad on both ends. And this is when I said discipline. If this kid, at this time 16 years old, had the correct discipline in his household, had someone to sit there and tell him how important it was to have a driver license, how important it is to look out for others, how important it is to follow the guidelines, to follow the rules. He could have saved himself and the two other ones that have taken their lives. So young people, pay attention to the guidelines. Obey the rules. It's not that hard. Obey the rules, because you do not want to walk down this path. Being 18 years old, you're going to have to spend 25 plus years in prison. For what? You think about it. This happened when he was 16. He's 18 now. So you question yourself, bring this question up, how long did he have a driver license? So he went out here, for instance, say he got a driver license when he was 15. He got his driver license when he was 15. Some states let you have it when you're 15, 18 months. And this happened when he was 16. He didn't have a driver license a good 2 years. So all of this craziness and out here having fun just for about a year, then you're going to lose 25 plus years. Ask yourself, is it worth it? So young people, pay attention, obey the rules, use critical thinking, have self-control, and always, always look out for the other person when you're driving. It's not that hard. So until next time, guys, love, peace. See you later. Have a great day.